You know it's officially deep when your boy is sipping, about to start a video. Hey, what's happening? It's your dude. Of course, if you guys been noticed, I just want to say, my apologies for being MIA. And now we're actually going to go ahead and get into get into the discussion of what's been going on with me personally and everything. And of course, I do want to actually want to give a good, a quick shout out, to the subs, to the day ones and the year ones that actually stay sub to this channel. I know a lot of the new heads dropped off because I haven't been posting any content, and if I was posting content, it probably wasn't up to par, or probably wasn't even like in your realm of interest, because I'm a mixed bag. I could speak about the music and entertaining stuff, or I could talk about some dating shit, but what I wanted to do was go ahead and give an explanation of what's been going on. If anybody has been following me on the gram, CO2 Rawcast, of course I posted that I was going to go ahead and speak on your boy's divorce. So this is actually a really, really tough one. I shouldn't have drank anything, because now I'm starting to feel a little bit emotional and everything, but let's go ahead and keep it G. I could be emotional in this video. I mean, your boy is splitting from his wife, the mother of his kids and everything. So let's just go ahead and get into it. That was actually one of the reasons why it was actually a bit tough to make content, because of what's going on in my home. My home fell apart. Me and my wife, we've fell apart. And these things happen. To me, it kind of sucks because my son is only 3. So it's like, damn, another young man that's actually going to be growing up, not being a part of a 2-parent home. And that's really what I wanted. This was pretty much, my real life fantasy. Married, 2 kids, daughter, son, even a freaking dog, house, right? And now, because we've grown apart, because we just butting heads a little bit too much, whether I'm being selfish or whether she's being passive aggressive, we just weren't meshing well. And I know a lot of people were just like, damn, y'all couldn't work this out. And it's like, yes, this could have been easily worked out. It could have. But the thing is, I can't really go into detail because out of respect for my soon to be, ex-wife and everything, it's like, I don't like speaking on what shoulda, coulda happened or what did happen without her present, because all you guys can do is just take my word for it. And for her narrative, anybody listen to her, they could just take her word for it. But her and I, we both know the truth. And the thing is, there was a lot of disrespect going on both ends, to the point where now we're at this point where we can't be together. But of course, it's not going to be no crazy, dirty, awful divorce where I'm going to be in court, paying thousands of dollars in child support. She knows I'm a bomb ass dad, just like she's a good mother. So yeah, we alternate weeks. That's what we do. We're grown-ups about this, right? And of course, the teenager knows, my daughter and everything. She knows what's going on. Even though I am not her biological father, I treat her as if. I kind of been raising her for over 10 years. So of course, I ask her if she's doing okay and how she feels about the situation, right? And I'm sure her mom does that too. My little son, the toddler, the 3-year-old now going on 4, that boy has no idea what's going on. He's just being a toddler. He's oblivious to everything that's going on. But of course, as he gets older, he'll be given given an explanation of what ended up happening. So of course, with everything that was going on in my household, you guys can see it's hard to speak on content or out there, especially if it's dating or marriage related, and it's tough actually trying to come up with something new. So there were times where I was just uninspired, no motivation whatsoever to come on and make a video, edit a video, do all the things that you guys know I normally do, because I do my best to give the best quality content as I can for all of you, right? But it's hard to do that when you got all of this on the back of your mind. And I know I keep up with what's going on out there in the space of entertainment and dating relationships. I do. I keep in tune with all of that. But when you're going through this nightmare, it's hard to do so, right? And so I know a lot of you guys out there, kind of wasn't feeling me, or kind of like, especially, the new ones that probably like hate watch, who are probably just like thinking I had like a hubris attitude towards, my fellow players, my bachelors, or even my my passport bros. But and thinking that like I thought all that, thought I was all that because I was married. It's like, no, no, no. I believe and still believe in the foundation of marriage. It's just make sure that you have a foundation of communication in that bad boy too. It does kind of suck because there was really not many of us in the space. I actually talked about that, in a previous video, right? But I was pretty much just the anomaly of somebody who was married, who was the family man, who could kick game to those who maybe wanted to get married, or just those who just are still dating as single men, and even women out there as well. And I'm still going to go ahead and still provide that, even though that, I lost the Super Bowl, because that's how I feel. Now I'm back for the streets, as you guys might say, but park the brakes. I have other things that I really need to take care of, right? I still got I still got my babies. I still got myself. I still got to hold it together, right? And I'm sure, like I said, the guys out there that probably really didn't like me, I'm sure you guys wouldn't wish nothing like this on any brother, for the simple fact that this is just another black family broken. I'm a statistic, right? And I know some of you guys out there are like, okay, bro, now you could do some infield stuff. We want to see you holler at chicks or whatever. For one, I'm gonna tell you, I'm never gonna really do anything like that, because in order to holler at women in the public, you got to get consent to get them on camera. And I think it's just kind of silly that you guys even want to just see men in the field picking up girls. It's kind of immature, right? That's why we like to speak on things that are a little bit deeper, like, of course, male improvement, self-improvement, being better, right? But right now I gotta park it. So yes, now I do actually feel a bit more motivated to give more content now that I have ideas. I'm not gonna try to be such a sourpuss. I don't want to be negative, but yeah, honestly, this is very painful. It is, because it's like, damn, I was with my wife for 11 years, married for 10, right? And like I said, we had a beautiful son, a crazy hyperactive son, just 3 years ago, and now he's going on 4. So this is going to be, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable how all of our birthdays are coming up and we're not celebrating them as a family like we once have. I mean, her birthday was in June, daughter is in July, and my son and I are both in August, right? And so this is going to be a little bit, uncomfortable, because it's like, damn, it's over now. We're just celebrating amongst, whoever has the kids, right? And so I have to adjust to that. I really do. So for one, I just want to go ahead and just say, yeah, more content is going to come. Please be patient with me, because I gotta still have that will to do the content. And no, I'm gonna tell you something. It's like, no, it ain't have nothing to do with anything disrespectful. What it is the wife and I, well, from what I've always talked about, when the son was born, it's been kind of a hectic road of trying to get back together of what we once were. And it sucks because I've watched the videos on this in the past about how babies can come, the new baby comes into the marriage, and sometimes parents just have on the parent hat a little bit too long, to the point where the husband and wife hat has not been on just as long. And so that monster of comfort kicks in. I'm dad, she's mom, we're losing touch. And I spoke about this with her, how I just kind of wish that we would have fun again, date a little bit more, quality time be there. But when you grow apart, it sucks because you're like strangers, and couples have talked about that, but they fought and they got it together. And some of those couples are actually stronger than ever. I just happen to be one of those couples where, a brother didn't make it. And so casualty, right? But yeah, more content is going to come. I'm going to be fine. Life goes on. I'm still a dad. So I got to do things to make sure that, my children are good. And of course, I'm going to do things to make sure that myself is good and everything. So am I going to be jumping in the dating pool? Not just yet. This is still a process, right? It sucks because it's summertime, so I'm doing my best to concentrate on music right now, concentrate on my independent label, and also, get another artist out there that I would love to push, so you guys to view. So make sure you guys, support the music that I'm putting out. Support watching the videos, comment, share it, and everything. Go stream it, because I'm going to be doing more. So now a whole lot more content is going to come, because I owe that to you guys. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who stay sub and just was wondering like how I'm doing. Your boy's here, and I'm going to go ahead and do my best to make sure that I am consistent on a weekly basis. All right. So, hey, much love to all of you guys. Good evening, Mr. Black.